everybody, welcome to the makeup chair. So today I'm just going to be showing you guys how to apply your foundation using your fingertips and only one type of brush, because I know when you're going on holiday it can be like, what brush do I bring? So I'm just using one brush throughout this entire video, and I'm just going to show you how to apply the blush, the bronzer, the powder and foundation and concealer all with just your fingertips on one brush. And this is kind of what it looks like in the end. And the eye makeup look, you can check the link here. It is the shimmery purpley brown look if you want to do that, or you can just do this look and then team it with whatever one that you want to team it with. So the most important thing is that your skin is clean and your hands are clean and very well moisturized as well. And you should let your moisturizer sit in for about 10 minutes before you actually apply your foundation, but it also depends on how fast your moisturizers do absorb. So we're going to move straight on. We're going to start with our foundation. So you can start off with your concealer, but I'm going to start off with the foundation. The foundations I use are these two here. And this is the Visible Lift by L'Oreal. The great thing about this is it covers really well, but I think it's better to apply it with your fingertips. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm just going to take a little bit onto the tips of my finger. Just one pump is usually enough. And take a little bit of this as well. And this just kind of adds some stability to the L'Oreal, because the L'Oreal ones is quite watery. So we're just going to blend that onto our fingertips so it's even on either side. Just apply it to the face. And now we're going to start blending. And you want to blend outwards and make sure that you blend towards the hairline, up to the ear. And just try and get into all the little cracks in the skin. Be very gentle around the eyes. You don't want to pull or make this area any like taut or squeeze it in any way, because that can cause under eye circles or puffiness. That's pretty much blended. You just want to make sure that it's gonna not sit into any lines or creases on the face like the smile line or underneath the eyes. So now we're gonna move on to a little bit of concealing. I have my concealer palette here. So I'm gonna take this pink first of all, and I'm gonna use that around my eyes because I think it takes away that kind of bluey green tinge that I have underneath my eyes. So just by using that, it's just gonna help give a nice neutral base if I do want to apply some eyeshadow, or if I don't, it just gives a nice even base for the rest of the day. I'm just using my ring finger because it's the lightest touch. You don't want to be too heavy around the eyes. Now we're going to take this lighter colour here and we're going to work this underneath the eyes as well. Now we're going to take the second colour. Now you don't have to have a palette like this. You can just use whatever one that you have. But I would suggest having a lighter one here and then a darker one for blemishes. So I'm just using basically the same colour as my skin tone on the blemishes. And I'm using my fingertips for basically all of this. I'm only using one type of brush. And I think it's just because I left my brush set at home, so I didn't have any brushes and all I had was this. And that's kind of how this came about. And I think it's good to know how to apply your foundation, especially if you're going on holiday. You don't want to have to bring your brushes with you. So just by knowing how to apply everything with your fingertips and just have the one brush, it's just gonna save time, and it also saves room if you're like traveling. So now we're gonna move on to our powder. So I have just put my Rimmel loose powder into the cap of it, and I'm just gonna put in my little brush here. This was €2 and it was from Pennies. They have these new makeup sets out. You can just buy different ones that you want, and this is so super smooth. It's honestly, it's like, I don't know, it's like feathers. It's so soft. So I'm just gonna apply that where I need it. You want to focus mostly onto the T-zone, but I always find that I have to do it here because that's where my makeup tends to slip. Also, I find because this is kind of that kind of kabuki brush, it also helps to blend the makeup. If you haven't completely blended it with your fingertips, then this is just going to help to hide any imperfections that you haven't blended completely. So it's going to give the skin a nice even base for the rest of the day. Now we're going to move on to some bronzer. And I have all these caps taken off in my bathroom. I just have everything set up so that it takes 2 seconds for me to do my foundation in the morning. So I'm just going to put this onto my cheeks, and then I'm just going to blend it underneath the cheeks. And that just gives a nice glow to the face. Now we're going to use this. This is actually a new thing that I got. I think it's by Essence or it's by Boots. I'm not totally sure. But it's this blush colour, and it's just a very nice pinky pink colour. And I'm still using the same brush, just going to dust that over my cheeks. This is just going to give the skin a nice glow. Natural kind of pinky glow. Pinky and peaches colours are really in this this spring, so try and get like anything that's got a slight bit of peach in it, or just like a nice light pink like this one. Now I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. Now most of the time I've just been filling in my eyebrows, putting on my mascara, and then I'm done. So that's kind of what you guys can do here as well. So maybe you don't need to fill in your eyebrows, but for me I do. And I'm using Rimmel pencil, and this is in Hazel. It is pretty good. I do like it. So there we go. I think if you are deciding on not to wear any eyeshadow or anything like that, if you just fill in your brows, it looks like you're completely done up, because eyebrows really do frame the face. So if I don't have time to do anything else, I make sure that I have my eyebrows done in some way. So you can just take your favourite lip gloss now. The lip gloss I'm using is an Avon one that I got a very long time ago, but I actually really like it, and it is Read My Lips, and it's the colour trend, but that's kind of what it looks like. And on, it just gives a very neutral colour. So now you can move on to the eyes. The look that I'm going to be doing for this eye look is the purpley brownie one, which you can check the link for that. And I just really hope that you enjoy this look, and it will make your time getting ready in the morning like super fast. So rate, subscribe. I'm Sineadycady, and thanks for watching.